haven't really been recording content lately, and but I feel like I need to, right? And I'm, Spirit is always urging you to do things that are part of your purpose, right? So I know that my purpose, my gift is my voice. I know that I have a lot of stories that could be great life lessons for people to learn from. Like, hey, I did this, don't try that, right? So, I was just sitting here. I talk out loud to myself like all the time. You know what I'm saying? I'm my own best friend. So anything that I go through, I evaluate it from, what dealing with self, right? So I was just sitting here. Ooh, this weather is nasty, child. This is not for me. Girl, and I got the nerve to be out here like this. So anyway, look at this shit. My anxiety. But anyways, I was just sitting here. I'm just gonna record the video while I'm driving because I just need to put some content out there, right? So I was just, as I'm driving, I'm talking to myself, and I've been telling myself, like, I really cannot wait till I do my podcast, because the stories that I'm going to tell will be like, you are a hot ass mess, but like in the best way, because like in 2 years, I was telling myself, like, girl, in 2 or 3 years, like the stories that you're gonna tell are just gonna be crazy phenomenal, right? Like, they're gonna be so interesting. I don't know if my car is sideways or if my tire is low. It kind of feel like my tire is low, but I ain't really heard it do nothing. I kind of felt it that time. I'm just gonna get me a new tire tomorrow. It don't even matter, whatever. So anyways, I think my tire is low. It's kind of been looking kind of weird. Anyway, let me get to my damn story. Yeah, I feel it now. Okay. So anyways, where was I? Where the fuck am I? I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. Anyway, so I was telling myself that I acknowledge my growth, like as far as me working through my triggers. And so what I had said to myself was that I acknowledge, like, when I be in a little, like, when something triggers an emotion and how I deal with it, right? Because so a lot of times when people be like, some people don't really know how to work on their mental health. Bitch, I think I got a fucking funky ass flat tire. Ain't this about a bitch? Oh, let me hurry up and get my ass to the crib. What kind of bullshit is this? It's like the more I'm in the snow, the worse it feels. Oh my God, do I have a flat tire? I think I fucking do. Okay, this is the end of this content. I'm gonna come back to this and I'll just put my other video with this. This is about a bitch. I need to stop and just look at it. But this feels like a flat. This definitely feels like a flat. Just the way it's driving. I just got one more stop to make. Holy mother of whatever the fuck. I just got one stop to make. And then ain't no tire shop open. Oh my God. So then tomorrow I'm gonna be just a sitting fucking duck. You know what? We're gonna figure it out tomorrow. I ain't even gonna worry about that. Let me make this one stop. Anyway, see, this is a thing, right? That could possibly trigger your mental health, right? So normally, what the fuck is happening with that particular situation? That's scary. I don't even know what's happening over there. This is that bullshit. Let me get back. I'm trying to find it, y'all. Wait a minute. Okay, so I noticed last week, I was like, okay, look, when I noticed that how I deal with things that when I'm triggered, right? So it happened on Saturday. I just been around family, and they're, family and family's family. And it's just a lot of chaotic ass energy, which isn't something that, you know, I'm used to, right? So like that energy, it shifts, and you got to understand that when you operate in a as you like, when you, I don't want to be like, when you're spiritual and all this other shit, but when you in tune with a fucking frequency, right? When you in tune with yourself, when you in tune and you understand how energies and frequencies work, and you know how to shift energy and frequency, you're very aware when other energies and frequencies and people that you're around and shit like that, when there's a bad vibe. So that bad vibe kind of snuck up on me, and I was like, nah, Ken, this ain't really, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not your energy, you're good. But then I noticed like a few moments later, it really did affect me more than I had realized. So I noticed that I now was kind of like in this funky ass energy, and I started thinking about like negative things, and I started putting myself in a really negative space, and I'm like, but babe, that's not for you. You know what I'm saying, mama? Like, you gotta calm down. You know what you got going on. You know that you're good. You know what I'm saying? Don't let that shit throw you off, right? And I was really proud of myself because I acknowledged it at the time that particular energy or that frequency was kind of getting me down. And a lot of times when you don't, if you're not cautious, you'll find yourself absorbing energy. I feel like I'm hitting the mark now. You find yourself absorbing. I'm sorry, I started listening to my tire. You'll find yourself absorbing energy, and and you'll start being in that energy too. So you'll start telling yourself negative shit. You'll start believing all the negative shit in the negative, I don't want to use the word connotations. You know, I gotta always throw a little big word off in there. So you know what I'm saying? It's like you'll find yourself absorbing this negative energy and believing the negative connotations that you're telling yourself, right? Like, oh, I'm having difficulty in this, and this may not ever happen, da 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 da. And it's like, no, you gotta stop. When you sense that you start allowing yourself to be swayed by negative energies and negative thoughts, you got to reel it back, right? You got to reel it in, like, hold on, wait a minute, you know what I'm saying? That's not my energy, that's not my thoughts, especially if you're having a good day. Oh shit, ooh, 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 ooh. I knew I wasn't gonna be able to stop. My motherfucking shit locked up on me like a motherfucker. Yeah. Y'all see all this difficulty that I'm having in this time. Oh my God. We're safe. Anyways, this is gonna be an interesting video. Alright, girl. Oh my God. But we finna go to the crib. Listen, I got one more stop to make. Just one. Then I'm going inside. This shit ain't for me. This shit is not for me. It's not for me, and it's not for my brakes. Because I need to get my brakes done. I need a tire and get my brakes done. I was supposed to do it today, but I did not. So anyway, here we are. Oh, excuse me. So anyway, where was I? Where was I? Oh, just acknowledging, like, when you start feeding into negative shit, and then you start allowing that negative stuff to like play on your brain. You start feeding yourself that stuff. Like, that shit is so detrimental. Like, you don't need to allow yourself to start, you know, don't allow yourself to feed into the bullshit. That's what I want to say. What the fuck just happened? I feel like my tire is like going up and down and up and down and up and down. Anyways, I just been acknowledging, you know, my triggers and really, and you know, I know I'm kind of all over the place because when I explain stuff, I do kind of be all over the place because I be having so many key points that I want to make, and I don't really write stuff down when I talk. So when I present videos or talk about frequencies and spiritual shit or whatever, you know, energies and stuff like that, and And I said spiritual shit because, you know, to some people they're like, either that you're not believing the hype or you're not into it. So I kind of played it down a little bit for you to kind of understand it. Please turn your lights on, sir. You ain't got no lights on. There you go. So anyhow, yeah. So I just noticed that within myself, every time I turn on the camera, it's so hard for me to talk. But when I'm by myself, I be having fluid ass conversations. I be like, girl, you should be on camera talking about this. But when I get on camera, I be like, But when I'm by myself, it just flows and it just makes so much sense, right? So I'm gonna just act like I'm not on camera. But I was just really proud of myself because it was like I was finding myself in a place to where I'm like, you know, man, damn, I'm kind of getting down on myself because things are not going the way that I wanted to. And so it's like I started, you know, just playing myself, like talking down on me. Like, girl, that's the last thing that you should be doing right now, is talking down on yourself. You should be building yourself up. Like, you may not be where you want to be, but you're not off that either. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? And so I've really started just talking to myself the moment that I realized you in the funk. You know what I'm saying? Because last week and kind of partially the week before that, like, I found myself to be in a like really weird space, like a tight space, like, sis, what's up with you? You know what I'm saying? And even though you may have not been able to see it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I felt it. You know what I'm saying? And so it was like, I would notice, like, when I would be around somebody, I would be like, I would change my whole attitude and be like, you know, and not to say that my voice was going that high and nothing like that. That would just be fake. But I noticed that I was putting on to make it seem like I was okay. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, yeah, mama, you're not doing so well. And mentally, I wasn't doing really well. And I have like I got like 2 friends that I talk to about spiritual stuff and just like mental health and all that stuff like that. And so thank God for them, because, you know, we could talk about the stuff that we go through, and they're there to, like, you know, build me up and be like, you know what I'm saying, we get to talk about the energies and the frequencies and the planets and the whoop-de-whoop-de-wham, you know what I'm saying? So I do have people that I can talk to about stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? It's just you gotta learn how to do stuff on your own and be really independent too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I seen something, I think I was watching the Best Man movie or whatever. And on the Best Man movie, they were talking, I think one of the, damn, I lost my train of thought. But they were talking about how, I lost my train of thought. But it was something to the extent of being codependent on friendships, right? And it's like the older that you get, you kind of have to be more, or being codependent on what your friends say. Now, I don't know if I seen it on that or if it was just, I had been watching it last week, and so I don't know if it was surrounding that. But it was something similar to some shit like that. Of me either watching it or something. But anyway, so they were just talking about how, you know, your friends will give you advice based off of their opinions. You know what I'm saying? Just depending upon your friend group and stuff like that. Like, you may get advice from your friends based off of their opinions, but you don't necessarily, that may not necessarily be like what they want for you, if that makes sense. And so it was like, you know, just trying to find that common ground and that middle ground for when you just going, you know, just, I don't even know, shit, I lost my fucking train of thought. Trying to find that middle ground for when, you know, you're looking for a pep talk, and if it, or just what exactly it is that you need. Because like I said, like that statement goes, right? You could be talking to a friend who advice is to, you know, leave something you don't necessarily want to leave, but you just want changes, right? So That's why it's always good to kind of do like self-evaluation and like talk yourself through like whatever it is that you're trying to obtain, and have that good like a mental health, have a good relationship within yourself and in regards to your mental health and what it is that you truly desire, so that you can talk yourself down off that ledge when you get a little too, you know, oh shit ain't going my way, oh shit ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like before you go too far, like reel it in, buddy. Let's calm the fuck down, guy. And let's figure out what the fuck is going on so that we can assess, and then we can, you know, keep it going, right? So that's really important. But anyways, I just wanted to make this content real quick. Who knows if I post it or not? I don't know. I've been kind of in a weird place when it comes to social media lately, and I'm trying to figure out how I want my platforms to look and stuff. So, but I think I kind of found my lane with this talking shit. I really want my own podcast, and I could see that for me. So anyways, like the video, leave comments, you know, just do whatever you do. Even if you just listen, you don't want to like it, I don't really care. Maybe you want to share it with somebody, maybe you fucking don't. Maybe you want to save it to your playlist and you listen to it for later. Whatever the case may be, I appreciate your love. I appreciate you watching, listening. You know what I'm saying? You see how many obstacles occurred on the road while doing this goddamn video. But anyways, much love to you guys. Love and light. Namaste. The God in me honors the God in you. Peace.